Can I help you?
Yeah.
Yeah? What do you need?
Cheese.
Cheese?
Cheese.
Cheese? Oh, you just want pictures, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. I'll take pictures of you later. Got it?
Cheese.
Cheese. Okay.
Cheese.
Okay, I got it. You don't got toys over there inside so you can play?
Yeah.
Alright, go.
Mm.
No? Yo, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Homie Hector here, and today we're going to be working once again on this 2003 Acura 3.2 TL Type S. We got a couple more things to do with it and then we're done. So we're going to be working on all the doors today. Every single door on this Acura TL has something wrong with it. So we're going to start off with this one and then we'll do the rest of the doors. Okay, on the driver's side door, the only thing that's wrong here is this chrome door handle right here. Not only does it look ugly because the chrome's peeling off, but if you reach over and you're not careful, this chrome will actually cut you right here. So we're going to be replacing this door handle right here, but the problem is that it comes with this whole trim piece over here. The piece that I got is not the same color, so we're actually going to paint it and try to get it to match the rest of the door panel. Okay, so this is the door handle that I was able to get for the Acura. It is a different color, but that's not a problem because we're going to be painting it today. The only reason I got it was because I need to replace this chrome part right here, but it's actually assembled together. As you can see right here on the back, right here where it goes, it's actually riveted, and I didn't want to go through the hassle of taking off the rivets and putting new ones, so I'm going to go through the hassle of painting it. Now the first thing I'm going to do is cover that in painter's tape, and then I need to keep this door handle out like this so that I can paint behind it. So what I'm going to do is put a little zip tie on this little chingadera and zip tie it to one of these legs so that it stays open like that. Alright, about to give this a second coat. One thing you might want to do is take this and flip it over so that you can get all the angles. Right behind where the door handle sits, it still needs a little bit more, so we're going to hit it again from a different angle. Now you want to do very light coats so that you don't get any runs in the paint. Just softly 1, 2, 3, and that's it. This is a very small piece. We're just trying to get it to match the rest of the door panel, so I think one more coat and we'll be good. And there it is, guys. This is what it looks like after it's been painted with the paint. You would never know this was a tan door handle. Tan in the back, black in the front. This is duplicate colors, vinyl and fabric paint. This is gonna look way better on the car. So here's a quick before shot of the handle, and here's the after. Looks way better. So now we're gonna throw this on the car and then we're gonna move on to the next door. Alright, so all we gotta do here is pop this little chingadera out. Remove this screw right here. I'm gonna push this to the right. This is a connector for the memory seats.
Whoa.
The connector for the door lock. This little rod right here, we gotta unhook it from the door handle. Like so. And a couple minutes later, this is what it looks like. Look at that, looks like a brand new piece. We just gotta button it up and we're good to go. There you go. So that looks way better than before. Chrome handle, no more peeling, black on black. It looks real good. That's it. Let's go on to the next door. Alright, over here on the front right door, the front passenger door, this chingadera does not open with the key fob. Doesn't unlock and doesn't lock. Also, there's a little bit of chrome peeling right there on the handle, so we're going to be changing out that door handle, and we got to see what's going on with this. Most likely a door lock actuator. We're going to remove the door panel and take a look inside. All we do here is unplug the door lock switch and unhook it from this little chingadera, and we can pull it right out. Now we can remove the door panel by pulling. Now we can lift up, unhook this window switch right there, and this light, just twist it and it comes right out. Now we can take a look inside here. Okay, so most likely we have a problem with the door lock actuator that's in here. In here there's two connectors that you want to disconnect. They go to the door lock actuator, and I want to show you something real quick. Here's a quick little tip for you guys if you want to check if it's your actuator that's the problem. So you want to go to the two wires that actually are in charge of moving the little chingadera, and in this case it's the two white with red. What I'm going to do is put a test light across these two wires right here, and then I'm going to hit the door lock switch or the little remote, and then we should see the test light light. If it lights, that means everything works up to the connector and our problem is over there in the actuator. But if it doesn't light, then we got to look from here backwards. Now that I have the test light in place of the actuator, I'm just going to hit the switch, door lock down. So that tells us that everything from here, from the switch down to the connector, is good. Our problem is inside here with the door lock actuator. Here's the same test with the key fob. I'm gonna hit unlock. Same test. You can do the same test here. Just put a test light in place of the actuator and you can figure out your problem. So I got this part from the junkyard, but before you put it on, you wanna go ahead and test it. So I got my key fob right here and I'm gonna hit lock, unlock, lock, unlock. And that right there proves that this part from the junkyard works, and it proves that that door lock actuator in there is no good. So I'm gonna have to pull that one out, pop this one in, and then we'll be good to go. We're not gonna remove the entire assembly, we're just gonna swing it out like this. The only piece we need to change is only this little piece. So we're gonna be taking off this screw, this screw, this screw, and this screw. Get the screw. And now for the two big ones on the bottom. The plate comes off the actuator. Okay, just like that. Alright, so here's the old actuator, just to show you guys that it is a problem. One thing you guys can do is again hook it right back up so that you make sure that it's the actuator and not something else that is jammed inside the door. There we go. We're gonna hit up on the switch. Nothing. Nothing. I can feel something moving in here, but it's not moving. This little chingadera, so bad actuator, about to get replaced with a new one. Well, new used one. IpullUpull. That's where I go, guys. IpullUpull, we all pull. Alright, here we go. Alright guys, drop the other actuator back inside. It's hard to show you guys because there's no room for me to look in there and show you what's going on in there. But pretty much when you put it back in there, you just gotta make sure that this little chingadera right here latches on to the little and hooks on in there, because if not, then this is not gonna work. Okay, the last piece that's gonna go in is this little window rail that I took off. So I gotta stuff it up in there. Another thing that I can't show you guys how to do, but it's going back in, and then I'm gonna bolt it in right there on the bottom of the door. So pretty much you can look through here and then just make sure that it aligns down on the hole down there. Also, before you put anything back together, test the window and test the door locks. So I'm gonna hit the door lock switch right here. You can see it works. Up, down, down. Make sure the window goes down smooth, and it does. It comes back up smooth. Make sure it doesn't bind or anything like that, and we are good to go. And just like that, we got a better looking door handle, and not only that, we got door locks that actually work. So that's it for this front right passenger door. Let's go over to the rear door. And on the right rear passenger door, I told you guys this door gets stuck, and the reason it gets stuck, it's the door panel that doesn't work. Now, every time I go to the junkyard, I could never find a matching door panel. So what I think I'm gonna do is just get a different panel and paint it with that vinyl and fabric paint that I have. We're gonna make sure that these door locks work. Again, we might have a bad door lock actuator. We're gonna remove this door panel, toss it away, fix the door lock actuator, change that door handle, and we'll be good with this door over here. Okay, so essentially the right rear door is going to be the same as the front right door, as they are both on the same side. So I'm going to start off by removing this handle right here. We are going to be replacing the handle. Then I'm going to remove the screw that's right there. Then we can pull this door panel off, and then we're going to see what's going on with the door locks. Keep my screws in here. So we slide this door handle to the front, pull it out, and then we can unhook it, put it up, and there it is. Up, and we have the window switch that we have to disconnect from the back. Okay. Again, we have a window track here. Our actuator sits over here, so we have to undo these clips right here.
Look, Bobby.
What is it? So right in here, we have the 2 connectors for the door lock actuator. There's one. Here's the other one. 2 connectors, same as the front right door. Now we're gonna go to this one with the 2 white wires. We're gonna hook up our light right here, and then we're gonna try it with the key fob and see if the light lights. If the light turns on, then that means that our problem is in here. If it doesn't turn on, then we have to trace this back. I'm gonna hit unlock on the key fob. Light lights. Okay, so everything up to this point is good. Our problem is right here with the door lock actuator, just like in the front right door. So we're gonna change this actuator out, and then we're gonna pop a new one in. A new used one from the junkyard. Let's go. It's a pretty long bolt because it has a little spacer like this inside the door. Make sure you know that's there because you want to put that back. Short 10. Again, it's better if you use a short tip. More torque. It's out. Again, we don't need the entire assembly, we just need this actuator, 2 screws, and we take it off. And this is the part that's gonna go back into the car. It is from the junkyard, as you guys can see by that number right there, but it is not junk. It is actually better than those Chinese parts that you get on Amazon or anything like that. So before we put this on, to make sure it works, we're gonna connect it. So I'm gonna just get the connector real quick, just like that. We're gonna hit the key fob, lock it, unlock. Beautiful. So this actuator is good. It's ready to go into the car. Quick tip for you guys: when you guys are trying to test the actuator with the key fob, it is important that you push this button in to make the car think that the door is closed, because if not, then the locking function on the car, on the key fob, will not work if this is not pressed in. It'll work for unlocking, but not for locking. There it is. Slides up like that. Alright, now before we finish putting anything back together, I'm going to go ahead and take the key fob, try it out, make sure it locks and unlocks as it should. Push that in. Locks. Unlocks. Locks. Unlocks. Alright, so this piece right here that you guys are looking at is the armrest for the right rear door panel. I'm going to be painting it, as I only found a gray one in the junkyard. So all I'm using is a little rag here. Is a little toallita. And I'm going to be painting it with duplicolors, vinyl, and fabric paint. This is a flat black, and I picked it up at my local O'Reilly's. So first thing I'm going to do is test it out on the cardboard, make sure it's spraying good. And I'm just going to give it a couple coats of this paint, maybe like 2 or 3 coats, depending on how it's looking. But one tip I can give you guys is to take your piece and keep turning it around so that you can hit it from different angles, and this way you don't have any spots that you missed, because the gray will show through the black. So hit it from every angle possible, and very light coats, and you're gonna be getting some good results. So this is what the door panel looked like before I did anything to it. You can see how it's damaged, how it's coming off the door. This is with the gray door panel. If I would have left it gray, that's what it would have looked like. But now with the black, it looks pretty damn cool. Man, I think this looks awesome. So it's ready to go back into the car. Now if you got some old glue like this, like I do here, it's a good idea to use a little bit of duct tape just so you can hold this little plastic in place so that you can put your door panel back with ease. I'm gonna connect my window switch right here. This fucking mosquito, god damn it. Once it's in, you can lock in the rest of the pieces. Just smack this in around the perimeter, and all the locking tabs should lock into place. Door handle about to go back in. First thing I gotta do is hook this little chingadera in here, and then swing over the little locking tab. Start these over here on the left and swing them over to the right like that. Then just put my screw in there. And then this last screw right here goes under the armrest. Let's try it out. Opens nice and smooth. This thing doesn't get stuck anymore, so that's a fix. Okay, now we're gonna see if it locks with the key fob. Locks. and unlocks, this thing is good to go. Off to the next door. Alright guys, we're on the last door. This is the left rear door, the driver's side rear door. Now, there's not much wrong with this door except for this door handle right here where the chrome's peeling, and this door doesn't open from the outside. So I have to reach inside on this door handle, pop it open so that I can open it. I'm sure there's something wrong inside here with the outer door handle. So we're gonna take off the door panel, check out what's going on with that door handle, and then we're gonna fix that right there, and then that'll be it for all these doors. Okay, so right here we're looking at the outer door handle from the inside of the door. I'm gonna go ahead and open it from the outside. So we're supposed to push down on this rod here, but because the door handle is broken, it doesn't. Okay, now watch what happens when I open the door handle. It stays there, but it doesn't push down, and then it never ever pushes down on it. So when I take it off, you'll be able to see it more. See, like that. It's supposed to do this kind of action right here, but because it's cracked right there, it doesn't. Alright, and after a couple coats of the B92P, which is the paint for the car, I'm going to hit it with this clear coat from Duplicolor. Even though it's not my preferred clear coat, this is the only thing I have right now. So we're going to hit it with like 3 or 4 coats, and we're going to see how it looks. Alright, the last piece that's going to go into this car is this left rear outer door handle. As you guys can see, this is done. It's painted, it's cleared. Now we're going to swap it for that one that's right there. As you guys know, it does not open the door from the outside, so I have to reach over inside to open the door. All we got to do is remove the 2 10mm bolts on the inside, and out with the old and in with the newly restored one from the junkyard. So we're taking this portion of the door handle, sliding it in through here, and then we'll go inside. Now we're gonna put this chingadera where it goes and hold it with some duct tape right here. Boom. There you go. Easy peasy. Now we gotta put the door panel back. First things first, connect the window switch as always. This is the old door handle that came out from the right rear, and this is the new door handle that we're gonna be installing. You can see it's way better, no chrome peeling, looks real good. Alright guys, so that is it for this left rear door. Now it's the moment of truth. We gotta see if this door actually opens from the outside, so let's check it out. Alright, there it is. I'm gonna go ahead and lock it first. There it is. Door's locked. Does not open. I'm gonna unlock it. And there it is. Beautiful. The door unlocks and it locks as it should. We got a good looking chrome door handle right there. We did all the other chrome door handles, so we got doors that work, doors that lock, doors that unlock. We got good looking chrome door handles on the interior, on the exterior. We took care of all the door panels. We took care of all the door lock actuators that weren't working. We took care of all the door handles with the chrome peeling. Some didn't open, some opened. And now not only does this look good and the paint matches, we did a ton of work as far as the doors are concerned. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. If you guys know somebody that has door problems and you want to share this video with them, don't forget to share it. Don't forget to drop a thumbs up. Any questions, comments, concerns, drop them down in the comment section below. And that's it, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.